Working with Harmon Brothers is actually a little more accessible than some people might think. There is a process, though, to become a Harmon Brothers client, and we don't just select everyone. One of my favorite things about working in the onboarding side of the business is working with companies of all sizes. There are folks that come to us who are seasoned marketers who know that we've taken things to the next level, and that's absolutely true. I love that. But that's not the only type of business that we help. There are other businesses that really don't understand or just barely getting into e-commerce. And they know that the gap between where they're at and where they need to be is huge. There are things that we can do to help, and people should feel comfortable coming to us because our job is to help people understand marketing. Typically, folks will come to us and we will have an intake call. This is a fact-finding session. This is an opportunity for us to listen and to get to know your product, get to know you, both of which are really important to us, to try to understand the problems that you're trying to solve. The next step is we do what we call a marketing audit. We prepare for this by getting access to your analytics, to some of your advertising data, and then having you complete what we call a footprint survey. And this is the way that we collect the information and we're able to review kind of the e-commerce picture, the e-commerce architecture that you've already created, to understand and to be able to give you the insights as to what is working, what we think is great, what looks good based on the standards we've seen across hundreds or even thousands of companies, and where you're broken, where the bucket might be leaky. This might be a little bit of an oversimplification, but most of the folks that become clients fall into two paths. The first one is the one that a lot of people come to us for, and that is they're ready, they're already nailed, their product looks great, our team's fallen in love with it, everything seems to be functioning pretty well inside their e-commerce, kind of the engine that they've created around their e-commerce, and they're ready to just take it to the next level and go for a big video. Most of the companies that come to us actually aren't ready for that yet. Most of them actually fall into this other path. And I mean, it could be easily 80, 90% that fall into this other path first. And that path is a path of repair and preparation. It falls within our consultancy. And our consultancy can take almost any brand, almost any consumer product or service, and help you repair what we call your e-commerce architecture and your market positioning. And we can do that with or without video, meaning we often do it with a series of iterations and improvements and copywriting and image architecture that's used to repair the e-commerce engine or to fix it, to turbocharge it, to get it to where you're growing and you're growing in a strong way. And then we can take you into a video campaign that then will have that much more probability of being massively successful. I'm on the team that's been working with all the quarterfinalists for the Poop to Gold $100,000 challenge. So the competition's stiff. It is really stiff. There are a lot of great companies and very interesting ones as well. The good news is that we set the competition up in a very win-win way. Meaning if you entered at all and you didn't make quarterfinalists, you got a massive discount for a Harmon Brothers University course that I know folks that have taken that course and grown their company by tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands in attributable sales, and they've done it themselves.